Well, we hear about crime victim services and we sort of know what they do, but how do you get the help? What other services available? Well, here to explain, we've got Crime Victim Services Deputy Director Rin Wolf-Farmer. And thanks for coming today, Rin.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so you guys do have a variety of services and you hit all ages, really, but do you hear a lot, well, how do I get the help? Where do I go?
Yes, and we want to make sure that we never want people to go through being a victim of crime, but if they are a victim of crime, if someone goes through that type of situation, we want to make sure they know how to get a hold of us.
And so you have a variety of options, don't you?
We do. So we have office hours. We have office hours both at our Elizabeth Street address in Lima as well as our 3rd Street address in Putnam County in Ottawa. So people can come in between 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. We do have a little bit of adjusted summer hours this year, so we close at noon on Fridays in both of those offices, but they can call us still in that afternoon if they need us. So we have a crisis line number that they can call at either office, and then we have a chat line as well now. So we're up with technology these days.
Exactly.
So we did get a chat line so they can go to our website, which is crimevictimservices.org/chat, and just say what they need. So, hey, I need help, and someone's always on there between 8 and 4:30 and can get on and make sure that they can access the help that they need, point them in the right direction, or just talk to them if they just need someone to talk to.
Right. Okay, so in the office, you can just walk in, or should you make an appointment?
Nope, people can just walk in. We have walk-ins all the time. They come in, they say what they need, and we always have staff available, whether it's a child that needs help, someone who's over the age of 60 that's been a victim of crime, any type of crime, anything that you can think of. If they just come in and kind of explain to our intake advocate what the situation is, she can point them to the right person to talk to help make sure that they get the help they need.
And some people probably aren't comfortable walking in, so that's really nice that you have like the phone, the after hours, the crisis line, and the chat. I mean, whatever makes you feel comfortable, kind of just use.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we have different points of access for people. So like you said, some people, they want to see a person, they want to talk in person to someone, and so they can come in. But if someone just wants to text from their phone or get on their computer and chat us from the website, that's absolutely fine too.
Now, you brought up the chat, and you said that has helped also sometimes with language barrier, right? That's helpful.
It has. So we don't have staff who speak a lot of different languages, but we have interpretation services. So if someone does call our office and they don't speak English, we can connect them with an interpreter right away over kind of like a 3-way call. But on the chat line, if they speak another language, we actually have the ability to translate that in real time. Sometimes it's not perfect, but at least we can understand what they need, and we can then speak to them in their own language and try to make sure that they know we're here for them, even if they can't access the language at that time.
What have you found how do people hear about crime victim services and know that there's help available? I mean, do we need to do a better job of spreading the word, or do, I don't know, attorneys or the hospitals or what?
Yeah.
How do people help you out?
All of the above. So we have found actually being on Noon Edition has helped us because I know. So we've been on every month now for the past year or so, and so I think the word is getting out more. We're doing some PSAs during the Olympics, so we're hoping that helps folks. But yeah, we get referrals from the hospital, from law enforcement, from other partnering agencies, and then friends. So like sometimes a family member or a friend will go through something, and then they'll talk to their loved one that's going through something and say, hey, I worked with Crime Victim Services. I think they can help you. So all of the above. We just want to make sure that we get the word out that we're here and ready to help people, because it's difficult going through that, and there's a lot of trauma involved. So we want to make sure that people know we will be there to support them through the whole process. And even if it happened 20 years ago and they didn't get help at that time, they can come to us and we can see if there's anything that we can do for them. Yeah,
because we've heard before, if it's not addressed right away, or if you go through some of it, it can just hit you in the face sometimes, right?
And
you guys can help out still.
Yes, absolutely.
Very good. All right. So what if you want to help and support you guys, though? I mean, are there different options? You need volunteers, financially, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Tell us about how we can help you out.
Yes. So we have a couple of different ways that people can get involved with our work. We do take volunteers specifically through our CASA program, Court Appointed Special Advocates. So if folks are interested, they can contact us through the website at our volunteer kind of page there. And that's working with children and families who are going through a court process of dependency or neglect cases. So we work very closely with juvenile court on those cases. So if they're interested in working with children, if they're interested in working with the elderly, so people over the age of 60, our Elder Victim Advocacy program works with folks. And so they might make phone calls just to check in on folks who maybe have been a victim. And those are two of the ways to volunteer. And then if they want to make a donation, we have a donate page on our website.
All right, because, some of these services, you try to get grant money and funding and stuff like that, but it's extra donations helps out,
Yes,
right?
we are a nonprofit, so we do not make a profit on the services that we have. Every service is free, and it's completely grant funded, so any type of donation helps go a long way.
All right, good stuff. Crime Victim Services. Rin, thanks for coming today.
Thank
Good
you
to
for
see
having us. You too.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.